thing. IRI recent stream is an anti-ICO stream? Wait, what are you talking about? What do you mean it was an anti-ICO stream? Is this the back from the 1 week suspension?
Trump said at a rally.
What do you mean anti-ICO? Vodka, good afternoon, love you. That does not make sense at all to me. Yeah, they're like ultra besties. Like, that's like a thing. He said her streamer leftists. Okay, well, that's normal. That's known. Wait, so was this yesterday's stream? I'm assuming this is the stream from 18 hours ago, if there is one,
approach to governance,
right?
And a commitment to a better future for all.
This is 21 minutes in.
And you could become
We gotta
the top
get
tier.
Eco to record a new audio for a new I'm really important TDS alert. But
Oh, so somebody gave 333 bits. We gotta get Ico to record a new audio for the new TS alert. But man, the daddy was so good. I don't know how she's gonna top it.
man, the daddy was so good. I don't know how she's gonna top it.
No, we're gonna leave Ico alone. We're gonna leave Ico alone, man. We gotta leave all the leftists alone, unfortunately. Ico's my buddy, but I can't even go on her channel anymore. Unfortunately, it's full of ants that just bother me. So we're gonna leave her alone.
I mean, so this is IRI doing a sneak diss. It's not really anti-Ico. It's definitely Kilo got to him. Like, that's what that is, right? Kilo got to fucking IRI, bro. Buddy, dude, oh my god. IRI. Oh no. Kilo got to IRI. This is absurd. That's absurd. That's amazing. Okay, I don't even want to say that this is Ike and this is Ico, right? I don't even want to do that. What happened with Kilo? Kilo went on in Ico's stream and he kind of chawed a little bit with fucking IRI, right? Okay, so of course, and mind you, at this point, I want like Kilo. I want to be clear here. I think that Kilo did get a little aggressive with IRI. I think IRI did blow this up out of the water. This was 8 days ago, 9 days ago this happened, right? Because we ended up doing a lore stream where we just realized that IRI might just be a little bit of a sensey boy. All right. And I'm going to be honest, I've been listening to a lot of the old IRI stuff and I'm just like, man, he's kind of a dick. I still like IRI, but he is kind of a dick. But regardless, I'm really important, Briawu. If IRI want to go to the RNC, ask questions, we can write a check to go do that content. Ask Brianna. I didn't say or do anything like that. IRI has mentioned PB on his channel 100 times since December. Can't find a single instance of him mentioning getting paid. I've never seen this Kilo person in my life, and they say I never mentioned PvP. Wow, thanks, Rando. Who are you? He started Omega Low, literally everyone criticizing him. I'm going to keep doing exactly what I've been doing. Keep making me money with these videos. Queen, do you see my video with 1.8 million views? Alright, just keep Omega Lowing everyone who criticizes you if it makes you look super correct. Alright? So this is like some of the DMs that were shared there. So this happened in Ico's chat, and this happened 9 days ago. Ico gets brought up, and he is like, we gotta leave Ico. Dude, man, okay, so I will say this, though. Kilo has f***ed that up for Ico. A little bit. I want to clarify. I love Ico, and I also love this about her. She's kind of an SJW. Like, she's a little bit like, I don't know, man. Like, I feel like she kind of triggers out on some things, like real soft. All right, and I love her very much, but like, I think she's a leftist. I think that's fine. She's not Zionist enough. What do you mean? That doesn't. I like IRI. I still like IRI. I don't give a shit. You know? Like, yeah, I think he does have like a vigor. And I get it. And I'm not gonna I don't want to even argue about it. It's like, I like IRI. I can't stay angry at him. He's just got
okay.
a little,
Doesn't
just
seem
a
like
guy
I
doing
missed
his
any.
thing, you know.
You know, somebody said something interesting to me on the Jubilee set as well, and I wanted to share that with you guys. One of the cast members on my side said thank you for being here, and I was kind of taken aback by that. It's like, well, what do you mean? And she said that it's important that white people like yourself, because she's a black woman, white people show that they support Biden and that they're Democrats. And I thought about it, I was like, well, I know a lot of white people that are supportive of Biden and Democrats and such, but the more I thought about it, she had a point. If you think about it, when it comes to the internet and the stereotype of like Democrats and Biden supporters, it's all like black, trans, BIPOC. You know, you think about it, people don't go digging down deep into it. Or like old ladies or something like that. You don't see a lot of just straight dudes, normal looking dudes who are out there who aren't soy as hell and weird like socialist communists or whatever. There's no just normal white dudes out there like, yo, what's up? I like Biden and here's why, and I think he's done great. Here's all the facts. Like just some normal white dude.
I've literally always, what is he on about? Oh wait, no, guys, sorry, I forgot. Primordial. This works. I'm Slavic. You know, so like it works, right? Like that's it. It's like I got that dog in me. So, like, it's very, very funny, but it's like, is iRise white for the purposes of like America? Like he's white presenting, right? Like what do you mean present? He looks white. No, he's Asian.
You are a white. I'm assuming middle class Asian American. White presenting, I should say. So you're a white.
I'm white presenting.
Wait.
What?
Yeah,
What?
White presenting Asian.
What the heck?
Let me rephrase that.
Can you look at me right now?
Anyone heard from what's that? Cho Ruiz? What does that mean?
All right, I'm a freaky, weird, commie socialist, whatever you want to fucking call it. And I think I've been pretty pro Biden the whole time. Oh, Kilo, you got like a sneak diss on iRise, just so you know. Stars in a music video about white guys. He's kind of white. He's literally, yeah, he's like really white. He's literally in a video. Fly for a white guy. Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, he's really, really white. Sports cards, good afternoon, love you.
And so for the last few years, I've kind of felt like I'm in the way. And I don't say this to, feel bad for me, but I think a lot of you guys can relate to this, whoever you are. But ever since like 20...
Dude, I'm just going to be honest. Democratic men outreach is dog shit. Bro.
2020 and the George Floyd protests, I kind of felt like I was a little bit in the way, you know, people.
What? What is that? Like, is he reflecting on the fact that, like, Twitch poll kind of was like, what? I'm very confused.
We're kind of mad at just white people in general a little bit, and I didn't feel my
I didn't really feel that sentiment, if I'm gonna be honest with you.
Voice was as valued or appreciated, or people were that interested in it, and that's okay, you know. Sometimes,
yeah, I mean, I can understand that. Like, if you're talking about like black issues, like, yeah, you know, people are gonna be a little sus of random white dudes saying things, right? Sidonia, good afternoon.
Sometimes other voices rise to the top, and especially in times like this where there's a need for representation. But I think for a while now, there's kind of been a lack of just normal white dudes who, you know, I'm not gonna say cool because I don't think I'm cool, but just like normal, random.
Yeah, Kilo, you just have beef. You have to own that. All right, and let's be honest here. You guys are making this like, it's weird when you're in every chat with this thumbnail. Why is he in the thumbnail? I hate to say it about the guy. He doesn't do super, like, you know, crazy shit that's gonna get him put in a thumbnail. All right? Like, Chud Logic's out here getting, like, arguably almost sued by some AIDS patient. All right? At the same point in time, he's getting death threats from kids who are playing fucking Minecraft like 2 weeks later. And then we find out that the secret vampire sex cult isn't real. All right. And that he became a crucial part of that. That sort of shit gets people talking. Right? You have beef because he has beef, Kilo. It doesn't matter if you want. You gotta get the distract ready, bro. Okay? It's fine. Just fucking own the beef. This is your beef. You realize I think I said this to you, Kilo. These people will never treat you kindly. At all. Your whole chat is gaslighting me. No, we're just telling you what it is. Alright, you've inherited the beef. You have inherited the PV beef. This is your life. Taylor, good afternoon, love you. Kilo the Butcher, exactly. Like, I don't know if you know. Here's the thing. All right, let's say hypothetically, could it be Kilo has inherited the beef? He's admitted on the strat, bro. Could it be? It's like Kilo went ahead and he did this. Okay, he did this. It's like he did this, and it's like all these N-words got it fucked up, dude. I have no beef. My video is super nice to IRI. I am a LMAO. It doesn't matter. You started the beef, Kilo. You came at this dude's pocketbook. You came at a bunch of people's fucking money, bro. Like, yes. It's also making them all look like shit for being in this shady organization. This isn't about killing the king. This is about you inherit the beef, okay? You got to inherit the beef, okay? It is what it is. Okay, whatever. Exactly. Here's the thing. You have the beef, just do other shit now. And you never think about it. You never say a thing and just be like, oh, all right. You have to never talk about it until you're ready and you have, like, something insane, okay? Ben, good afternoon, love you. That's it.
Like guys who don't have some weird soy thing about them and acting all just strange or just whatever. I don't know. Like just being normal. I think there's been a lack of that voice on the left, and so a lot of people on the right and in the middle are kind of they're taken aback by what the left has become in their eyes because they just don't see anybody that are just normal, in their opinion, representing this position.
Does IRI think he's normal? I think so. I think that he thinks he's normal. I do think that.
I don't know how else to say it. But she was genuinely a
Kilo! You can't say shit like this and say you aren't in a beef. I cannot say more, but I have a sneaking suspicion I may have hit hard enough. What? Kilo, you're escalating the beef. You're sneak dissing. This is a beef. Bro. Oh, man. If I catch this flight's gonna be direct. Straight up. Kilo, you better not show. Oh fuck, where does IRI live? Compton? Probably do Compton, right? Oakland, maybe. LA. Don't go to LA, Kilo. Do not go to LA, okay? Just for the love of God, we cannot do this shit. All right, like. The Kilo, the guy dropped me the gram and be like, "What's your problem, little bro?" Oh man,
Appreciate it.
and then when the guy's like, "What the? Why did you drop that album?" He drops "Not Like Us" right after that. Why'd they all take it personally? Because
Of someone like myself rolling up, just being a normal dude.
they're proud of their little org, dude.
I kind of had to think about that for a little bit, but I think she has a valid point because everybody on the internet is so weird, man. Like, there's just some weird shit with everybody, you know? Just like, be normal, man. So I want to encourage you guys, if you're like me and you're just some random milquetoast white guy, you know, make sure you let people know a little more that you're a Democrat and that you support Biden, and you don't have to be soy about it, but like, just don't feel like your voice doesn't matter, because your voice almost matters a lot more than others right now. As we go into this election, because we don't want our side to be represented by the loudest, craziest people. Like, we want to give people a place to feel comfortable and to be the.
Damn, he really said white lives matter. Stop.
We don't want our side to be represented by the loudest, craziest people. Like, we want to give people a place to feel comfortable.
Because white guys are not loud and fucking crazy, dude. Like, what the fuck is IRI on about?
But if you're not, if we don't
You have to disagree with everything he says now. It's the beef.
have just normal dude representation,
He's saying non-whites are too loud. Primordial. Oh, man, dude. The racism translator. Jesus.
then people are going to look at our side as an extreme thing.
I've thought about this. They were already doing the organizing knock on doors. Why not get paid? I'm just gonna be honest. It's like, yeah, they can do whatever they want. Like, at this point, do you want me to be real with you? Like, okay, do you want me to? All right. So here's my PP thing. I don't think they're doing anything illegal. I think they're doing something against the spirit of the law, because they are paying foreign nationals who do like political advocacy shit through a side LLC. Okay? Cool. Whatever. No big deal. I dislike that. It feels bad. It feels bad to see how there is a certain way that the space became, and how we have splintered everything into two groups, and that they're all like really, really soy whenever you criticize them for anything that they do. And I kind of love every moment of it. I think it's really funny. I just think it's really, really, really funny. I think it's extremely fucking funny. I think it's really, really funny. Like, that's what fuels me, is the fact that it's humorous, right? To like, I'm sorry, IRI has like a 2 million view video that he like majorly played a part of, right? And he's like big pressed about this. Like, I'm not gonna say it really outperformed your size, Kilo, but like, you know, a handful of people saw it. You know what I mean? And I feel like this reaction is very, very funny. I'll show you the part that he basically sneak disses you on, though.
And that's just not who we are. So what I'm saying is, white men, it's time to stand up and make your voice heard. You guys get what I'm saying. It's time for white people to rise up. Normal dude representation. Yeah, I don't know how else to put it.
He makes me feel seen.
You know, I don't know how else to put it. I feel like we went a bit far with the representation, and we've kind of eliminated a lot of voices that should be heard for the sake of representation so that we can win over more people. You know, like we need to show all the flavors of our party and who we are. And, you know, we're not all like crazy, you know. Chill white guys rise up. Yeah, basically. I'm proud as a normal white man. There you go. Yeah, plant your hetero flag.
Saying white people were replaced. Oh my god. What is this? What? Okay. Is this better in context? Isn't Twitch poll 80% white guys? There's no such thing as Twitch poll. Okay. PvE poll probably is. Isn't he meme? He is memeing. But it's just like, it is basically what he's saying with his thing, dude. I get what he's saying. In context, it is fine. I understand, like, he's just kind of being like, yeah, you know, like, this is reflected in our politic, right? Like, white men have largely gone ahead, especially in younger generations, and start to move around figures like Andrew Tate. Whether you like it or not, that's the fucking truth. That has happened. We have seen a redefinition of masculinity along those sorts of lines because there is no leftist alternative or left or Democrat alternative to what masculinity looks like, because there's this idea of like reducing constraints that, you know, we can say is harmful, because you should just be like, if you're a guy, you just get a job, get a wife, make kids. Easy. Like, everybody needed jobs and shit. It's become a little bit more complicated than that, right? Obviously, there are a lot of reasons why it's gotten more complicated than that, such as like women gaining the right to vote and not get beaten and stuff like that. Again, I support these changes, all right, of not beating women and letting women vote. And so like that deconstruction just means that like, yeah, we've deconstructed the gender role. All right, like I've been going, like I always talk a little bit about like the anti-gender shit. My anti-gender shit is we're kind of moving towards that, where it's like the identity that is man is no longer defined very much, or if at all. So it's pretty much open game right now. Like if IRI wants to become a brand of white dude alternative, good luck. I don't think it's gonna work. I still think you're gonna miss like a lot of that stoicism. And ironically, you need a character like that, right? A non-sway white dude, yeah. You know, fuck it. I just like having this up now. Jesus.
And your cis
the
white
non-sway part
maleness
is incredibly
put it on full display and say, this is me, and it's time to accept me in my cargo shorts and my running shoes at all times. Like it's time to accept me for who I am, you know.
IRA is not masculine enough. He's just not. He's funny, he's goofy, and I don't mean goofy like Canadian goofy, nor do I mean it as like some like deep atrocious dig. Okay, he's a fun little guy. You know, I don't even want to say little guy. Okay, that's just me fucking blowing it up. He's a fun guy. He honestly is. Yeah, I don't think he's that representative. I don't think he is that. He's goofy in the way a clown is. Yeah, a little bit, and that's fine. He's an entertainer. Like, what do you want? Like, it's expected. I don't really have a problem with him doing that, but you know.
Yeah. I phone banged last Saturday for Joe Biden. Get involved. Nice. Yeah, so I'll talk about that more.
Who prioritizes.
All right, and so Kilo, this is the sneak diss on you.
And you could become
We gotta
the top
get
tier.
Eco to record a new audio for a new I'm really important TDS alert, but man, the daddy was so good. I don't know how she's gonna top it.
No, we're gonna leave Ico alone. We're gonna leave Ico alone, man. We gotta leave all the leftists alone, unfortunately. Ico's my buddy, but I can't even go in her channel anymore. Unfortunately, it's full of ants that just bother me, so we're gonna leave her alone.
Oh my god, he literally started it. I'm done. Kilo, you don't get it. Bro, Kilo, you're an ant. You're an ant boy. What does ant mean? Like a small, tiny, like speck insect, like a dot. All right, that just moves and flitters around and shit like that. A small annoyance, a trivial matter, an ankle biter, you know, a heel nipper. Kilo, are you doing all right, buddy? Are you okay? Are you gonna be okay? Do you need to talk? You're great. Good. So good. Good. Shiloh, good afternoon, love you, bro. I want to just say, it's like, Kilo, all right, Kilo, here's what I just need to tell you. You will win. You're not going to feel good about it. No matter what you do, you're not going to feel good about it. Watch the Echo Bot and see who really started it. Yeah, let's do that. Which one was it? It would have been like 9 days ago. What are we watching? Right now, we're trying to find out who started the beef between IRI and Kilo. Okay, because Kilo has started beef with IRI. Like, existentially has started beef with IRI with his video. Okay? We accept that, but we're wondering who started the beef in Aiko's chat. Okay? That's the question. All right? Right now, we're doing this because we bet a lot of fucking points on this shit.
Streamers don't
People
make
got
money.
really into it.
No, I think it's good to like look into organizations themselves, but I think, you know, people giving streamers.
Can you slow down? I'm not slowing her down.
This on.
I love Aiko. We're not here to be here for the next 2 fucking hours, okay? We got the tapes. What's a Kilo? Kilo's his name, buddy.
For
his
working with Progressive Victory, I think that's pretty dumb.
IRA is doing the election year. These people crying about principles won't have anyone to watch. Then what? Well, I mean, we can still watch people. Like, what do you mean, guy? IRI came in snarky off rip. But here's the thing. Kilo, I just want to be clear here. I think something's going to happen that's going to make this look really bad for you. When I was pausing back through stuff, I saw some things. Aesthetic. Good afternoon, love you. You can hedge, but you got to chill, bruh.
It was good. But, you know, we're just getting into it, but I've heard that it's good from a lot of people too. Except Wick does not like it. But so far it doesn't seem like Kilo is against it in concept thus far. I get paid by a few places. Do I have to disclose everyone I get a check from? Every streamer has a job except 0.01%. Yeah. Have you talked to anyone about this, IRI? Anything is acceptable in service of that goal, the goal of ensuring a Biden victory? No, anything is not acceptable. That's why you look at situation to situation. And from what I see thus far, I think that what's happening is acceptable. If I see things that are not acceptable, then I'll say that. But thus far, I am not the investigator. I let other people do whatever they do. They want to look into progressive victory in some regard. Sure, we should do that for everyone, but I brought up PV.
This is why I never put on automatic and shit for the chat, like bring chat to pop up and everything, because realizing that having Queen Bee's thing pop up for a little bit of just saying, why is IRI breaking Twitch TOS, is like, I don't want to deal with that. That was on for far too long. That is gonna if anything pissed him off, I think fucking Queen Bee. All right. Queen Bee is definitely starting some sort of beef, okay? Ira has a problem dealing with different opinions. I've seen him walking with Hothead on Kid Knockin' stream before. He and Kid in his years being Hamas sympathizers said that Hamas numbers were pretty legit. It was confirmed independently. Yeah, no, I know. I know that. Like, IRI gets a little bit, he's been a little angry, okay? I can't hate the guy. All right, Queen Bee ain't wrong. I'm not saying Queen Bee's wrong. I'm just saying Queen Bee, I think, wants to inherit the fucking beef, bruv. All right, I think Queen Bee wants to inherit the fucking beef. Okay, like, oh man, we love our shit stirs. That's it.
But everyone, listen, don't give Ira any shit in my chat. Do not, or you'll get timed out. Is not what we do.
Okay, yeah, at this point, I brought a PB principal on my stream to answer questions. What TOS am I breaking, dum-dum? I don't have to report shit. LOL.
Hey, just popping in to clarify the point
Dude,
Kilo was making to my understanding, being funded for...
Here, wait, let's do this. Alright, because we don't give a shit about Kilo's video anymore. We give a shit about the beef. Alright. Alright, here we go. Alright, we got the chat up.
Starting a message,
it's
even if it's
bigger now.
already in line with the influencer, is perfectly acceptable.
Alright, so we can find out who started the
it's about
beef.
transparency? Okay.
Bro, we are blowing this way out of proportion.
To get progressive people elected and to get the progressive people to pass anti-super PAC legislation.
I'm sorry. This is very funny to me at this point. Okay, this is very funny to me at this point. But we are blowing this way out of proportion. I just want to be very clear how fucking funny this is. All right, let's find out.
No
Scallywag is
no
fighting for
peace.
peace.
To my friends.
People need to go outside, LOL.
This is my home.
This is IRI attacking people. Is Kilo a people? Is Kilo a people? All right. Does not count. I'm not saying it counts. I'm just saying. Saturday, good afternoon. Love you.
I mean, yeah. I think it depends on, like...
We are the only ones doing anything. All the critics do nothing to help get people elected. Should thank us. Queeman, how do you know that? What's Kilo's background? I'm just wondering how IRI is so sure. I don't know how to do British accent. That he's the only one doing anything. Common theme with PB contractors. IRI, what have you done, Queeman? IRI, Queeman, so you don't have a response. Explo, get in there, IRI.
Let Kilo say what he's going to say. It's a question about how much money is being spent by PB or where the money is coming from. PB definition of dark money. I think that's very clear.
Queenie, good afternoon. Love you. Welcome in. You gotta watch the whole bit, okay? Trust. Queeman, I see why IRI stopped debating now. IRI, let this Kilo guy tell us. What about you, Queeman? IRI, it looks like IRI is giving Kilo time. No, I think that's IRI giving Kilo some grace, if anything. Okay. I'm sorry. That doesn't look like IRI started. He mentioned him, but this isn't in a disparaging way. It's just saying, let him do it. It's sarcastic as fuck. Nah, I don't know if it's sarcastic. We're gonna watch. We may have to litigate. All right. IRI is just lurking now. Jesus cow, good afternoon, love you. Kilo, hey, as I'm really important, what is another word for when someone pays for you to do content? No one pays me to do content, genius. Now you accusing me of something. Oh! Oh, that is fast, though. Oh, I don't know. Fuck. Do we count it? I actually don't know if we count. I don't know what we count here. Because, like, Kilo, you are being sarcastic. Okay? No, stop. Hey, I'm really important. What's another word for when someone pays you for you to do content? I think, where are we in the video? 21 minutes in. Okay, but he was talking about Kilo for a while leading up to this. See, the thing is, he wasn't talking about Kilo, right? Like, he came in hot. All right, he's arguing with the principal shit. All right, because he's doing this, we trying to win, streamers don't make money shit. All right, enjoy Trump and Republicans. PV wants to get Biden and Dems elected. What's the problem? I have no idea, Scallywag. Imagine being mad about some online chat room or stream. Go call 911. It starts with the go call 911. He fights with Queeman a bit. And then, like, I think that if we take this response from Queeman, how do you know that? What's Kilo's background? Okay, no, IRI just says, what have you done, Queeman? I see why IRI stopped debating. Let this Kilo guy tell us, what about you, Queeman? What have you done, Queeman? Which again, so this is where we have the opening of him mentioning Kilo. I don't know if we determined that that's sarcasm though, right? IRI was angry when he came in. Kilo seemed to give him a direction with this, right? Because, like, I think that this is a sarcastic comment from Kilo. You know what I mean? Keep going a little further. I don't know. I mean, I'm going to be honest. I think the genius is an escalation. But I do think that there was a sarcasm here. Wait, no, I'm just making a legitimate point. Are you saying that you were completely unsarcastic when you said this, Kilo? Who's calling? Why are you calling? Get in the Discord. Where did the Kilo IRI beef start? Not where did IRI get mad? Yeah, the one that's like disparaging the other. But that's the thing. I can see like Kilo asking a duh question is there. Why are you gluck-glucking me? What are you doing?
I'm just going to say this. Listen.
Okay.
So Kilo doesn't say shit before that one question, okay?
Yeah.
He is nowhere to be seen in any of this. IRI is pissed off the entire time. He's arguing with
They are
Queeman.
watching
He's arguing
Kilo's
with
video.
Queen Bee. What the fuck ever. I'm just saying, he's already angry. So if we are to say that Kilo comes in and he asks one question, you can't assume that he is asking it sarcastically because we have no idea in what phrase or mindset or anything that he's in because it is a single question. However, we can say that IRI is mad and IRI is not happy and IRI has already made references to Kilo previously. So I am going to argue in stating that by saying no one pays me to do content, genius, instead of just answering the fucking question, that is an escalation.
Okay. So Kilo has admitted that he's never... Okay, other people want to come in. All right. Akrael, what's up?
All right. I voted that IRI was going to start the beef, but I will say IRI is annoyed. He's being sarcastic, but does that itself start a beef? Because I see Kilo coming in right after that with a very poignant criticism. All right, that's direct. It seems like he's not trying to start a beef here. It's not continuing to escalate.
Well, so here's the thing. Is we have IRI coming in before that message with, now you accusing me of something.
Right, he's getting defensive.
Which is an escalation.
That is the part of the escalation. No, this isn't a defensive. This is saying that you're a witch stalker, you're a J stalker, something like that. Okay, you're going out there, you're doing your witch hunts and shit. All right, I'm sorry. Now you accusing me of something is, at that point, the beef is set. Okay? At that point, the beef is set, I think. Yeah. I think it is set by that point. So the question is,
I would say it's set if we're considering that he's already mad at Kilo for the video, then I think we could say a beef is set here. But if he's just mad because Queeman's already coming at him and Queen Bee was already coming at him, and now we've got fucking Kilo coming on top of it, I don't think a beef has started yet. I think he's just annoyed.
Yeah, I'm going to be honest. I think the beef is set by now you accusing me. That's fine. The question is, hey, I'm really important. What is another word for when someone pays you to do content? Is that the first shot directly
it comes
in
off
this?
as snarky to me.
It comes off as snarky. Do we consider that a shot when we also have earlier?
Snarky.
Wait,
it's
stop.
a fucking genuine question.
All right. It comes off as snarky, but if we're gonna go with snarky, then do we ignore the snark due to the previous snark existence when he says, "Let this Kilo guy tell us about this shit," and IRI bitching about all the other things around the video without directly bitching about Kilo? Is that how we say it?
No. I'm leaning no. Kilo's initial snarky comment does not count as the first shot.
Okay. Does anybody?
I feel like it was a little snarky, but it wasn't like I'm gonna fucking start some shit with you, snarky.
Okay.
I agree with what Kilo said. If he didn't say, hey, you guys would be acting completely different in reference to how he asked that question. It is only because he started with hey and then added. That in itself makes it come off as snarky, but in my opinion, it's to make it proper. Yeah, but this is like,
the reason why is because this directs it at a person. That's the reason
he's asking
why.
him a question.
No, it's like you're saying, hey,
if
I take the bullets out of the gun and I pull the trigger when I put it to my fucking temple, right? Oh, I don't die. All right, you took the bullets out of the gun of the argument to make the argument. That's the
Which
point.
means that I didn't create any I didn't create the tension or the fucking aggression because there was no fucking bullets. There's no aggression if there's no bullets.
Okay. So here's my question then. Does anyone disagree that it appears that IRI has started the beef? If you disagree, join the Discord. Give us your arguments if you have them. Because I think at this point...
I gotta go back to work though.
All right, that's fine, Pixie. I'll talk to you soon.
Let me ask you this, Brezzy. Does an initial snarkiness from Kilo merit return snarkiness?
What?
For one comment. Does it merit a return snark?
Yeah, but the thing is, so the return snark is no one pays me to do content genius. And then the now you accusing me of something is like the beef setting. That is just what it is. Like that's how I'm looking at this.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah,
because
the
he's
beef
adding the extra.
Now you accusing me of something?
Me.
Yeah, because the thing is, you're saying it's defensive. He is getting defensive, but this is an accusation. This is like you make false accusations. And when you're sitting in a space where your word and value and shit like that is your bond, this is gonna fuck you up. All right, so this is actually an aggressive move, even though it wouldn't necessarily be an aggressive move in a lot of other spaces, in my opinion.
It is a convincing argument. That's true.
Yeah. So it comes down to the genius part.
Yeah, I think the genius one is a return snark, but Rezzy's right that the extra "are you accusing me?"
Now you're accusing me.
Sets like a beef tone.
Yeah, I think that's where we're at. Yeah, I think that's. I want to let. I'm gonna bring in Primordial real quick. See what he has to say. Hello?
Okay, you're both kind of retarded.
Subway. How's it going?
Kilo.
Kinda, yeah.
Okay. But the issue is that IRI was already seething. He was ready to go.
Mm-hmm.
He could have said anything. Yeah. It was very light. It was an accusation. It was a little snarky. But he was ready to go, right? Mm-hmm. If I walk past a homeless guy and I kind of give him like a look, like, oh, you smell, and then he like the shit out of me, did I start the beef? I guess, kind of.
Yeah,
but who are you
Yeah, so like, but this is the thing. Like when we're saying like starting the beef, okay? Like if you're keeping it friendly, you're not really like fucking up with it. Like you're just like yucking a little bit on somebody, right? Like it's not like a big deal. You're not really trying to dig that deep in or anything. That's fine. Like you can have a little beef where you can have like a little bit of snark and whatnot, right? However, the beef is going to be like, because at this point, all right, it's 9 days later. IRI has mentioned Kilo on chat. This has become something that is like oh yeah, IRI is now reconsidering his actual like online friendships because of this shit, right? That's what the whole Ico thing is.
Yeah, because he's a crybaby.
Yes, exactly. That's fine. He's a crybaby. But the question was, did he start it or did Kilo start it? I think that IRI solidified it. Kilo objectively started by making the video, all right, but in this specific chat, the actual interaction between the two of them, I think, ultimately starts because of IRI.
No. If Kilo in the video was attacking, if he were attacking IRI, that'd be one thing. IRI could have responded to the video in any way he wanted. He could have ignored it. He could have said, hey, I disagree with this. I think this is actually, he could have said a lot of things. He decided to take it personal. He got angry. He got bitter. Kind of became like an incel a little bit of a money cell.
All right, so
and he got very upset, and anything that Kilo did would have led to this.
Yeah, but this bolsters the anti-IRI argument that IRI started the beef.
Yeah, no, IRI did start the beef.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what we were arguing.
Well, that's like, I'm trying to bring people on to argue that IRI that Kilo.
Well, I'm saying you're doing it poorly. I'm just saying you're doing it poorly. I'll go.
I mean, it's fine. It's just like I'm just.
Point we made.
We just
No,
like
you weren't. You were like, oh, he's not being. He was being snarky.
He was being snarky before that to Kilo with the one comment. He mentioned Kilo. He mentioned Kilo, and it was snarky. Let's let Kilo talk.
Kilo was being snarky.
Yeah, I said Kilo was being snarky, but it didn't rise to the level of a beef. I felt that was pretty mild.
And I'm saying that now you accusing me is we know it's beef at that point. That's fine. All right. And that's why I'm saying,
look,
yeah.
As long as you hate IRI, as long as that's clear, I'm okay.
Hey, from the river to the sea, IRI is still PV.
No more WWE.
Last words, Akriel.
Mystery solved. Kilo did not start the beef. He's an innocent man.
All right.
Hashtag free Kilo.
All right. Talk to you soon. Kilo. The Rajasthan judicial system works in curious ways. No thanks. Yeah. Kilo. This time, you get vindicated. For all those of you who believed. IRI started the beef in this chat. Big start, making the most points, winning. I don't know who. I don't know. I don't think that's it. But regardless, congratulations. For this time, Rajasthan court understands. We did something here today. What exactly that was, I don't know.